So recently I made a trip to Ireland. I was there for 10 days, and although a lot of what I was doing was taken up by sightseeing, going to pubs, bars, traveling, and hanging out with the locals, I did learn a lot about their political matters and what they're dealing with right now. In about a month, it's going to be May 25th, Ireland will be having a vote to either accept the current Eighth Amendment or to change the Eighth Amendment. What the Eighth Amendment to them right now is that abortion is illegal. Any form of abortion, whether safe or unsafe, is illegal. It is punishable by fines, imprisonment, all that. Now, let's first talk about the people who want it to be legal, the people who want it to be illegal, and the majority point of view that I saw while I was there. Now, the people who want it to be legal, it's mainly the women population are saying that is women see it as their right for an abortion. They're saying that is their choice to decide whether or not they want to have the baby that they are currently carrying. They're saying that by taking that away, is the government taking away a simple right that is given to them at birth. They're saying that it is their choice on whether or not they want to have that child. Another thing, and this is not something that you will hear from the average person in Ireland, but it is legal in a lot of places. A lot of places you'll go to, a lot of places will think about abortion is legal. It's something that is coming around and is traveling country to country to country. People are making abortion illegal. Now, the thing right now is that some people are arguing, saying that it is these people who do not want these children can put their child up for adoption. This is a good idea. What they're saying is that for the women who are unable to conceive or give birth to a child, they have the option of adopting a child from a woman who doesn't want it. Now, women are arguing, saying that it is not their duty at birth and in life that if they have a child they do not want to give it to somebody else. It is not their responsibility to supply a child for another family or another woman. Now, if that were to happen, that would be a surrogate mother, and that is something that is accepted. But they're saying that it is not their job because they don't want their child. They have to give it to somebody else. They want another solution out of this. Another main issue why this is a very bad thing is that there are a lot of women deaths from unsafe abortions. Unsafe abortions are being the ones that are done without the medical or any form of experience, and that often ends with the woman dying. That is a big problem they're having right now. There's people dying from these unsafe abortions or having just long-term physical damage because of these. Now let's go to people who want to stay illegal. As of right now, what is being publicized all over Ireland, I saw it on every single lamppost, walls, everything. There's a post that said 1 out of 5 pregnancies in England are aborted. They're saying this is 20%, and at the very bottom of the thing, it said, do not bring this here. It's saying that they do not want 20% of their pregnancies to be aborted in Ireland. That is what they're going off. That is what I saw everywhere I went. There's a big red and white, just said it right there. Another thing that's being said is that the Irish won't be fooled by the law. That's something that you see a lot in articles. They won't be fooled by the law. Because right now, the Irish people think these politicians are trying to play a game. They're trying to trick the citizens into voting to repeal the Eighth Amendment, but they're not being forthcoming about it. And what they're talking about with this is that the current plan is to change the Eighth Amendment to where in the first 12 weeks of pregnancy, the woman can go and get the child aborted. What they say is that that is strict. But what has been said and quoted multiple times is that after the 12 weeks, the woman can give a vague health reason for why they need that abortion. And that can be anywhere from a mental illness to an actual physical issue. Now, as right now in England, it is 97% of women claimed mental health issues for their abortion. Now, the reason that this is a big problem, it ties back into the previous thing about the Irish won't be fooled. And that is because they're saying that 97% of these women are just claiming mental health issues. They're not actually providing proof for these mental health issues, and they're saying that would be a big problem after the 12-week strict period is over. These women can come forward, say they have a health issue, and then they get the abortion. Now, from my own experience and from what I found out, let's go into what the majority of people think. As of right now, it is statistically shown that 2/3 are in favor of the appeal. That means that most likely it will pass come time to vote. So right now, it's 2/3 are in favor of the appeal. The problem with this, or the thing that some people are noticing about this, is that the rural voters will not have their presence in this vote, because the majority of the other third are these rural voters. They don't feel as though their voice is going to be heard. Now, people also believe this would be a chance for rural citizens to revolt against the liberal elite. This was said by an Irish author named Patrick McCabe. He said that if this were to go through, it would be a good time for the Irish people, the rural Irish people, to revolt against the liberal elites because their vote is not being counted. Now, he used a quote. He said it's like a boy sitting on a tractor out in the rural will say, "Keep wagging that finger and I'll bite it off." I think what he's trying to say about that is that if these liberal elites keep bragging about this is the power they have, this is what they're able to do, then they're going to revolt. They're going to bite that finger off. Now, this comes down to the whole thing is going to happen May 25th. How it will go, nobody truly knows. Everybody I talked to seemed like some people were for it, some people were against it. One thing that I think is very important about this, that is a huge thing going on in Ireland right now. I was sitting in a taxi one night, and on the radio, they're talking about a recent scandal with Conor McGregor, and then just switched immediately from this big Conor McGregor situation that happened, immediately switched to talking about whether or not you can be Catholic and support abortion. Just simple switch right there. They got to a long debate between the radio host and a guest about whether or not it is okay to be Catholic and be for abortion. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but it was really weird for me to see that like that, how they just switch straight to that, and they talk about that for a long period of time. They're so strongly about that because they want everybody to be informed about it. Now, like I said, that was the people who are for it, people who are against it, and the majority point of view that I saw and what I've researched. Now, this vote will take place on May 25th, and we can see how that goes. I did enjoy my trip in Ireland, but that was a very fascinating thing that I found out.